Hello guys, today I'm gonna be doing 2 lessons, the Rich Kid, Smart Kid. Why am I studying these subjects? So, because teachers say, your parents say get good grades, get a safe and secure job. So they want you to learn as much as an education as they want you to learn, because they want you to have a good, happy life, and most parents can't educate their child, so they bring them to school, and the school teaches them math, so they're really smart in math. And if they want to choose a job, which is unnecessary for some of the math, but geometry, if you want to be a guy that builds stuff, maybe you need geometry, so maybe, but none of us want, but some of us want to be it, and some of us don't want to have a job. And also the school teaches you reading and sometimes languages, and also they teach you languages. So if your school teaches languages, if you're still a kid, and that's pretty good, because if you have a business and you want to tell, and if you wanted to say speeches, or if you want especially for a book, if a person's not from where you are from and they don't speak what you speak, then you'll need to know different languages of how to write. And also, if you're gonna meet that person face to face, then yes, you'll need to learn languages. And so also reading, so here's another thing. Reading is very important. Well, mostly not if you're doing work, or at home, because there's not too much things that you can do with reading, unless if you're reading a book, and if you don't know how to read a book, then yeah, like this, I know to read a book, but sometimes they teach you words that you already know, which is sometimes you'll have to, if you're wearing headphones or earbuds, then you'll have to take them off, because for me it's just too cringe for me, especially if you're on virtual. And if you're not on virtual, but your teacher's teaching you something you already learned, then it's really cringe. Just big cringe. So school teaches you stuff like reading, art. Oh yeah, art. If you want to be an artist, that's a great place to learn it. But you'll have to go to an art class or something instead of school, because then you'll have to go you'll learn other stuff than rather art. For music, you'll have to go to you'll have to go to a place that teaches music. But sometimes if you go to a school and it has a private one, then it may teach music and arts. So, and also gym, why do we do gym? I have no idea. They teach some when you write a book and your grammar is wrong, then what is he saying? And that's really bad, because and then when people that speak that language that you're writing in, you'll be like, what is this guy writing down? And they'll only know a few words, but you don't need to do it as best as you could, because you know that you could just you could just like like print it out, like print the words out. I'm pretty sure, could you? I don't know. So like, and also when you're like in business, math is important, but not like algebra. I don't even know how to do that. And division, okay, that's just like grouping numbers. I don't know. And like other stuff, that's not important in business, because in business, you just need like addition and subtraction and sometimes multiplication. But multiplication is just addition, just a little bit easier, I guess. So like and also in business, you need to learn how to like negotiate, like, and also languages. If you're gonna like do something, and if you're gonna speak to someone or like people and like singing, then you need to learn languages. And also, if you're gonna write a book, then you need to learn how to write. And also, you need and also, if you want to learn art, you'll have to go to an art place. And also for music, you'll have to go to a place that teaches music. So that's all for lesson 1. Now it's time for your lesson 2. Well, so here's one thing. I'm actually not finished with it. So, but what if you want to get a job? It's just action and 2 other stuff. Because I'm like, if you don't want a job, then okay, you don't want a job. But if you want to do a business, then yeah, business, do business. Okay, so that's all. So lesson 2. For lesson 2, so if you get a job and like you're there, well, I'm kind of gonna like talk about something for a while. So not like lesson 2 right now. I'm gonna talk about something right now. So if you have a job and you stayed there for a very long time and you're already at retirement age, you won't have a lot of time to do business, because you should start business when you are very young, because then you don't have a lot of time to think what business you want, especially if you like you don't know what business to do. So yeah, you should do it very early, and also you'll grow faster because it's early, and then like 30 years later you'll have a lot. And and also, so now I'm gonna do lesson 2. So and also okay, so here's lesson 2. It's not gonna be from the book. It's not gonna be from the book though, just something I thought about. So lesson 2 is, so if you or the thing I did talk about was lesson 2. Well, if it was, then I'm just gonna do more, because I really that talk was kind of like that talk was a sum of lesson 2 actually. So yeah, and so also when you start early, you can pass it down when you're a dad, but when you're old, then when you're a grandpa, you'll tell a person, and then you won't tell a lot of people as if you would if you were young, because when you're young you have a lot of time, like age at 30 or 20. Like, you should start business in your early 20s or a teenager, or like before 30, because then you have a lot of time to plan for it and do it. And also when you learn a mistake, and when you have a mistake, you learn from it, and then you won't do it again, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's all. Like and subscribe. Bye.